A subtle but significant change is unfolding, almost imperceptible at first glance, yet unmistakable to those who know this place well. The world's longest border, stretching over 8,800 kilometers between Canada and the United States, has long been a symbol of openness and ease. A line on the map that, for decades, felt more like a gentle suggestion than a hard boundary. Along this vast, mostly undefended border, forests, rivers, and open fields have quietly witnessed the comings and goings of millions. For generations, the border was a place where families, friends, and businesses moved freely, often without a second thought. Canadians have long viewed the US as a familiar neighbor, a go-to for shopping sprees, family vacations, or winter escapes to sunnier states. Crossing the border was almost a rite of passage, a routine part of life for many living near the 49th parallel. But now, this easy cross-border movement is quietly fading. The once bustling border crossings, where lines of cars and eager travelers were a daily sight, are now often eerily quiet, especially in smaller towns that once thrived on cross-border traffic. Recent trends show a sustained decline in Canadian travel to the US, not just a temporary dip caused by a single event. The numbers have been dropping year after year, and the impact is being felt on both sides of the border. The once familiar sight of Canadian license plates in US border towns is becoming rare. Local businesses that once relied on Canadian shoppers and tourists are struggling, and the sense of cross-border community is slowly eroding. Shop owners and workers in these towns speak of quieter days, fewer customers, and a growing uncertainty about the future. For some, the decline means cutting hours or even closing up shop for good. Economic pressures, shifting political sentiments, and a sense of unease are reshaping old habits. The exchange rate, rising costs, and new regulations have all played a part, but so too has a changing sense of identity and belonging. Canadians are making different choices about where to spend their time and money. More are choosing to support local businesses, explore their own country, and invest in their own communities, rather than looking south for deals or adventure. This shift is changing the rhythm of life in border regions, as families create new traditions and memories closer to home. This isn't just about tourism numbers, it's about a changing relationship. The easy camaraderie and casual visits that once defined the border are giving way to something more cautious, more measured. The steady flow of travelers that once defined the 49th parallel can no longer be taken for granted. The border, once a symbol of friendship and openness, now feels a little more distant, a little more uncertain. A new chapter in cross-border relations is being written, one quiet decision at a time. As the world changes, so too does the meaning of this long-storied border, reminding us that even the most familiar lines can shift in unexpected ways. The numbers confirm what many have sensed: Canadian travel to the US is in sharp decline.